Capricorn, the universe is quietly bringing the pieces into place. And on August 10th to 11th, everything changes. This is no ordinary horoscope. It's one last astrological shift, one that unlocks doors you thought were closed forever, reveals truths you weren't ready to see, and brings you face to face with the future you've been waiting for. In the next few minutes, we'll dive into 4 big changes coming your way. In your career, in your relationships, in your finances, and deep within your soul. And believe me, you'll want to see it through to the end because the last shift will change everything. Capricorn, this is your moment. Let's open it. 1. The cosmic door you've been waiting for is opening, Capricorn. August 10th to 11th isn't just another date circled on your calendar. It's the checkpoint you didn't know you were walking toward all year. The universe has been quietly moving puzzle pieces into place behind the scenes, aligning moments, people, and chances that seemed random at the time. But this is when the pattern finally becomes clear. This is when the dots connect. This is when everything clicks. Astrologically, we're looking at a rare planetary alignment touching your career sector, your personal authority, and your long-term goals. That combination is like having the cosmic green light turned on after months, maybe years, of waiting at red. The door that has felt stuck, bolted, or even sealed shut is now slowly swinging open. And here's the twist. The moment you step through it, you won't just be moving forward. You'll be moving into an entirely new reality. For many Capricorns, this shift will reveal something that has been circling your energy field for a long time. Maybe it's the promotion that's been pending approval for months. Maybe it's that project you thought had been buried under office politics. Or maybe it's a relationship that has always had potential, but never quite found the right timing. Now the timing is perfect. The air is charged with possibility, and the moment feels destined. The moon's influence during these 2 days is sharpening your inner radar, your power of discernment. You'll see people and situations with an X-ray kind of clarity. What's fake will feel heavy and dull. What's real will sparkle like gold. And you'll know without second guessing who belongs in your circle moving forward and who was only meant to walk with you for part of the journey. This isn't loss, it's liberation. But here's the part most people miss. Sometimes the universe tests your readiness before handing over the prize. The opportunity might not look like the final picture right away. Instead of a shiny, perfectly wrapped job offer, you might meet someone in passing who later becomes the gatekeeper to your dream role. Instead of a direct yes from the universe, you might get a breadcrumb, an email, a phone call, a chance encounter that leads to the breakthrough. This is where your Capricorn patience becomes your superpower. The long game strategy you're known for is exactly what will help you win here. During August 10th to 11th, your best move is to stay present and alert. Opportunities during this shift aren't going to knock on the door loudly. They're going to slip in quietly, almost shyly. It's like the universe is passing you a folded note under the table. If you're distracted, you might miss it. But if you're watching, you'll catch it. And once you read it, you'll know exactly what to do. By the end of August 11th, you may feel as if the universe has placed a key in your hand. That key might open a door to a job, a connection, a creative project, or even a lifestyle change. Whatever it is, it will feel like the answer to something you've been holding in your heart for years. The only challenge? You'll have to step through that door without overthinking every possible outcome. You can't safety plan your way into this one. You have to trust that this is the moment you've been preparing for. Capricorn, you've climbed mountains before, you've fought for every inch of progress, but this time is different. This isn't about proving yourself. This isn't about grinding for recognition. This is about receiving what's already been written for you. And here's the most powerful truth. Once you step through this cosmic door, you will not and cannot go back to the way things were. This is the point of no return. And that's exactly why it's so beautiful. 2. A sudden shift in relationships brings truth to light, Capricorn. If you've been feeling that strange undercurrent in your relationships lately, that quiet sense that something is shifting, you're not imagining it. August 10th to 11th will pull back the curtain, and it won't be subtle. The truths you've been sensing will come into the open, and they will arrive fast, clear, and impossible to ignore. This isn't limited to romance. We're talking about love, friendship, family ties, even professional connections. The veil will lift, and for the first time in a long while, you'll see exactly who's walking beside you out of love and loyalty, and who's been tagging along for reasons that don't serve your highest good. For some Capricorns, this shift will come as a deep, heartfelt conversation. Maybe someone finally confesses romantic feelings they've been holding back for months, even years. Maybe a friend admits they've been inspired by your growth but didn't know how to say it. Or maybe you discover that someone has been quietly supporting you behind the scenes in ways you never realized. On the flip side, you may learn that not everyone's intentions have been as pure as they seemed. And while those revelations may sting, they're also freeing, because truth is always a gift. Astrologically, Venus is linking with Uranus during this period, and that's a recipe for emotional electricity. Expect surprises, expect raw honesty, expect people to act in ways you've never seen before. The quiet, reserved types may suddenly blurt out the truth in the middle of an ordinary conversation. The confident ones may stumble over their words, caught off guard by their own emotions, and pay close attention to the things said in unguarded moments. The passing comments, the slips of the tongue, because those are often where the most unfiltered truths live. If you're in a romantic connection, a turning point is coming. For some, this will mean taking the next step, deepening the commitment, making a public announcement, or making a decision about your shared future. For others, it might mean acknowledging that the spark is gone, or that your paths have diverged. And for single Capricorns, watch out for a fated encounter. The kind of meeting where the air feels charged and you just know this person is going to matter. It's not logical, it's energetic, and you'll feel it instantly. Friendships are also under review during this shift. You may realize that some people have been silently rooting for you through your toughest moments, while others have been subtly discouraging you from growing, perhaps out of jealousy or their own fear of change. Once you see this clearly, you can't unsee it, and you'll start naturally investing your energy in the connections that uplift and inspire you, and quietly stepping back from the ones that drain you. Here's the twist, Capricorn. Even the endings that might happen during this period are blessings in disguise. The universe isn't stripping you of connection. It's clearing your field so the right energy can flow in. Think of it like cleaning out an attic that's been cluttered for years. At first, it feels like you're losing things, but soon you realize you're creating space for light, air, and possibility to pour in. You're known for your loyalty, Capricorn. But this shift is teaching you an important truth. Loyalty doesn't mean chaining yourself to something that stopped growing. Real loyalty is about standing with what's true, even if it changes shape. By the end of August 11th, don't be surprised if your circle looks smaller, but the connections that remain feel unshakable. You'll be surrounded not just by people, but by the right people. The ones who see you, value you, and are ready to walk with you into the future you're building. And that, Capricorn, is priceless. 3. A financial turning point. You didn't see coming, Capricorn. If money has felt like a steady climb or even a slow crawl lately, prepare for a dramatic plot twist in your financial story. On August 10th to 11th, the cosmic spotlight is hitting your second house of income, resources, and self-worth. And that means something big is about to shift in how you earn, manage, and receive abundance. The energy here is swift, surprising, and yes, profitable. This could arrive in the form of a raise you weren't expecting, a bonus that feels like it came out of nowhere, a high-value client, or even an unexpected refund payout, or gift. But here's the important part. This isn't just about short-term wins. The universe is laying the foundation for long-term financial stability. The choices and opportunities you encounter now could echo for years to come. Something you've been quietly working on in the background may finally step into the light. Maybe it's a side hustle that suddenly starts gaining traction. Maybe it's a creative talent that becomes a paid gig. Or maybe it's an investment, whether in money, time, or energy, that begins paying off in tangible ways. When it happens, you'll feel a rush of validation. It's as if the universe is saying, I see your effort. I see your persistence. Here's your reward. But this shift isn't only about gains, it's also a wake-up call. If there's a money habit you've been avoiding addressing, overspending, undercharging for your skills, or relying too heavily on a single income stream, this astrological alignment will bring it into sharp focus. It might not be comfortable, but it will be necessary. Sometimes the universe delivers abundance and lessons at the same time. The key here is flexibility. As a Capricorn, you love structure, and you like knowing the plan before you take the first step. But these 2 days might throw you a curveball, the kind that makes you realize there's an even better option than the one you've been holding on to. If an unexpected financial opportunity comes your way, don't dismiss it because it doesn't fit into your original blueprint. This could be the upgrade you didn't know you needed. And here's where the deeper connection lies. Your financial life is tied directly to your sense of self-worth. The more you value your time, energy, and skills, the more you'll naturally attract opportunities that match that value. If you've been settling for just enough, this shift will push you toward more than enough. You'll begin to recognize that abundance isn't just about money. It's about freedom, choice, and security. For some Capricorns, this will be the moment when you finally ask for the raise your rates, launch your offer, or cut ties with the work that drains you. You'll realize that financial empowerment is not about working harder. It's about aligning your worth with your income. By the end of August 11th, you may notice that your mindset about money has permanently shifted. You'll no longer feel like abundance is something you have to chase. Instead, it will feel like something you draw in, naturally, steadily, and without fear of it disappearing. The combination of this cosmic push and your legendary Capricorn discipline is setting you up not just for more income now, but for a completely new relationship with wealth. One where prosperity feels like the natural state of your life, not a rare event. Capricorn, this is more than a payday. This is your financial turning point. And once you experience it, you'll wonder how you ever lived with less. 4. Your inner power is awakening. And there's no turning back. Capricorn, August 10th to 11th, isn't just about what happens around you. It's about what happens inside you. These 2 days mark a deep, irreversible shift in how you see yourself, how you show up in the world, and how you claim your place in it. You're stepping into a version of yourself that has always been there, but until now has been waiting for the right moment to emerge. That moment is here. The planetary energies are activating your 10th house of legacy, ambition, and purpose, which means this shift is not temporary. This is about your life path, the mark you're here to leave on the world. You might feel an almost electric urge to start something you've been postponing for years. Maybe it's a business idea, a creative project, or a leadership role that you've been quietly preparing for in the background. Whatever it is, you won't be able to ignore it any longer. And here's the important part. This isn't coming from ego. This isn't about proving your worth to others. This is about alignment. Your soul is matching your actions to your abilities, and the result will be powerful, unstoppable momentum. You might feel old fears rising up during this time. Thoughts like, what if I fail? What will people think? Or am I really ready? Could surface. But this time, something is different. Those doubts no longer feel like walls blocking your way. They feel like signs that you're exactly where you need to be, outside your comfort zone. That's where growth happens, and you know it. Spiritually, your intuition will feel sharper than ever. You may notice synchronicities, repeated numbers, unexpected advice that feels like it was meant just for you, or dreams that carry clear messages. Conversations might feel almost guided, as if the universe is speaking through others to confirm your next steps. This isn't your imagination, it's your higher self syncing up with the flow of the cosmos. However, there's one thing you should prepare for. As your inner power rises, not everyone will celebrate it. Some people, even those close to you, might subtly downplay your progress or question your decisions. This isn't about you, it's about them. Your growth may remind them of the changes they've been avoiding in their own lives. Your job is not to shrink so they feel comfortable. Your job is to stay grounded and keep moving forward. This awakening will also shift your body language, your voice, and your presence. People will notice you walking with more certainty, speaking with more clarity, and setting boundaries without apology. You may even surprise yourself with how naturally you step into situations you once avoided. That's the beauty of real empowerment. It doesn't feel forced. It feels inevitable. By the end of August 11th, you might feel a mix of exhilaration and fatigue, the kind that comes from finally taking action on something your heart has been whispering about for years. You'll sense a quiet but unshakable confidence settling in. You'll know without question that this is just the beginning, and that the days of playing small are over. Capricorn, this isn't just another astrological event passing through your chart. This is the final nudge you've been waiting for, the cosmic push that moves you from preparing to becoming. And here's the truth. Once you claim this version of yourself, there's no going back. Life will never look the same, and that's exactly how it should be. You're not here to repeat the same chapter. You're here to write an entirely new story. One where you lead it, own it, and live it fully. Capricorn, you've just heard the truth. The universe isn't whispering anymore. It's speaking loud and clear. August 10th to 11th is your turning point. Doors are opening, relationships are shifting, money is moving, and your inner power is awakening in ways you can't ignore. This isn't random. This is alignment. So here's what I want you to do next. Take a breath, feel this energy in your bones, and step into it without hesitation. You've prepared for this moment, whether you realized it or not, and when it arrives, you'll either grab it or watch it pass by. I know which choice you're going to make. If this message hit home, let me know in the comments what shift you're feeling already. And if you're ready for more insights like this, make sure you're subscribed, because the next video is going to take you even deeper into what's unfolding for you this month. Capricorn, this is your time. The mountains you've been climbing have led you right here, and now the view is yours. Don't just watch it happen, live it.